In most cases, if not always, public engagement invites questions, views, and comments from the attendees. Following the governor's regional state of address this year, Mr. Kotokeni Willem and Nelson Kavefi shared their notable remarks. Let's hear their thoughts and comments on the address. Coming soon.
The 10th regional state of the address by the regional governor, Honorable Sirka Osiku, is something to be appreciated, though there are issues which we can still point out. Number one, I've been privileged to attend all the state of the region address from the first one to the 10th one. What's key in those statements is there's progress. Every year there's progress. There's something that the region is doing. There's something that the government is doing, especially projects of the region. We have ministries, offices and agencies which have established themselves in the region to render service to the inhabitants. We have also heard of the roads to be built, specifically 4 roads in the same financial year came out. That to us is something to celebrate. And we continue to see young people taking up the space, especially the issue of horticulture. We must start producing what we eat. And this year and last year as well, young people took the accolade. They won the best horticulture in the region. That's something we need to appreciate as young people. But more than that, we need to continue supporting young people. We want to see young people reflecting in all developmental activities, in all the projects of the region and government. One, it's not enough just to give a workshop to young people. After a workshop, there should be fund which will enable these young people to be self-sustained, which will help them to be able to create employment for themselves. I think that for us will go a long way. So the statement still does not address ideas on how do we go forward. Though there's a suggestion in the governor's speech that talks about or that advised the Ministry of Youth to come up with projects which are geared towards assisting youth to be self-employed or to create employment. Other than that, we would like also to appreciate regional council that they are able to implement their programs. And the governor's demand to have all the activities implemented, it's key. I think that's bold. But it's also key, if you listen to a tone, it's not talking about our region. It's talking about equal distribution of the budget to all regions. I think to me that's key. She's not being self-centered, but she's worried about the issue of equity. So still appealing to government to continue to ensure that the principle of equity is exercised so that all regions can render services to their inhabitants. What's key from the speech as well is Renkuru Town Council. In terms of plot distribution, young people still have a number of them who are given plots. A continuation of last year, the SORA still spoke about how many people were given plots. Then we urge young people to utilize those plots. So we have also found out that those young people who are given plots are not utilizing them. When they get them, they either sell them. I don't want to blame them. The economy is bad, but that's not the reason why they must get plots. Hence the reason again to re-emphasize why we need projects which will help the youth to create employment. Because it's one thing to give them a plot, Another thing, to create opportunities for them to develop those plots. So in a nutshell, the governor's speech or the SORA for this year brings so much to be desired and work in progress for the region. And we urge all the inhabitants to appreciate the progress we have made and come together collectively and advise each other where we need to improve on. And lastly, yes, to encourage everyone, especially young people. We are the highest in terms of population, so we must show up to register and vote for the November election so that our conversation is part of nation building.
This SORA was one of the good SORA that I have attended so far, because people, especially me, I'm not from Kavango West, but I came here now just to do initiatives and to create awareness. But my pickup is, we are looking at Kavango because there is much potential in Kavango West. So here in Kavango West, we are rich in the land. Our land here is rich, and especially on the farming parts and also on agriculture parts. So, but their plan that now it was now stated in SORA, it was well narrated, and if we can follow this plan without now going back, just going straight, I think we are going to be in a good path toward development. But mind me, so the development, it will not only come from the government. Us now private stakeholders, we need to come in. We need to help out, especially in some events. We need to educate our people, and that is how now I happen to come in and educate my people to just for them now to give them a platform or a way. How do we do things? On my side, I'm on the financial side. I work for the bank, and if the people, they can come to us, especially the farmers, we can advise them how can we take the farm from the old farming to a new farmland, because we have been importing a lot of things from South Africa, and the time is now. Because now the financial assistance that we have get from the government has been there to construct the roads and now channel now the gap between now our village peoples and the road channel has been done by the government. Now we can also do our part. So for me, this SORA, if what was stated in SORA, it's what is going to happen. There's been job creation that is now happening in Kurenkure. So there's also now schools being built. There's also now the roads. I have seen now there are people that now have been awarded because on the entrepreneur side. So if we can now encourage these young entrepreneurs, so to grow their business, I'm sure we are going to be in a good place come maybe 2027 or 2027 or 2025. But the plan that was stated there, building of schools, construction of school, and the channeling of the road, I think it was perfect. It was the good one. But yeah, thank you.